Hi, so I confessed how I felt in a pretty bad way when I was drunk and was unable to word it properly, so it took a lot of explaining the next day. But all in all, we are together now and it's going well, so thank you for giving me the courage to go for it. So we had an email, a listener had feelings for a long time friend. He didn't know whether to say it.
Oh, no.
Saying things when you're drunk isn't the best idea, but if that's the time when you've got the most courage, then, fair play to you. And congratulations. So hopefully it will last long.
An escape from the friend zone, the most rare feat in human history. This guy should get a fucking medal.
We've had a couple on here, we were like, nah, don't worry about it. And he's
it's come back to bite us.
Yeah. I think that one we did say, what's the worst that can happen? I think.
The worst thing that could happen is, they're not going to fuck you, which probably wasn't going to happen anyway. But, I used to just get friend zoned so much. I put, a limit on myself where I was like, I'm not going to be friends with any fucking chicks. I don't care. I don't need friends that are chicks. My friends can have dicks and I don't want to fuck them. If you have a vagina and I want to fuck you, I'm not your fucking friend.
That sounded like the last episode. So he says, I'm currently doing temporary placement for work in a town 5 hours away, so I find myself spending all week there and spending the weekends at home. Last week, I came back earlier than planned, and I found a friend of my roommate sleeping in my bed. My roommate was at work, and this guy told me my roommate had been letting this guy stay a few nights a week in my bed. I'm not afraid of helping people out, but this guy's clearly needing some help. So that's not my problem here. My problem is my roommate never told me, and he hasn't even apologized really since I found out. And to top it off, he's been charging the guy £60 a week to stay in my room and has been pocketing the money. Short of killing him and burying him 6 feet under, how can I approach the situation?
Shit on his bed.
Yeah, cheeky fuck.
Yep,
I'd be like, legit. You owe me some fucking money.
Drop a fucking steamy shit right on his fucking pillow. Mush it in there, pull an Amber Heard or an Amber Turd, shit right on his fucking bed, piss all over his room, mark your territory. This guy is a motherfucking piece of shit. He invaded your personal space. Also, you got to get your own lock for the room now. Before you piss and shit on his stuff, 100% change the lock in your room, start locking the door. Really a brutal lock. The guy who was paying 60 quid, find out when your roommate's gone and get him to stay in that bed if you can. That is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. That's mental. In your bed.
I would commit arson. I would commit arson. I would lock him in there and pour petrol around the door frame and commit arson. He'd be gone.
Oh, you do the doors?
Yeah. And then I'll do the stairs so he can't come down the stairs.
No, the singer from... Was it the singer from The Doors? Oh, shit, I can't remember his name. That's terrible, isn't it?
Oh, Van Morrison.
Van Morrison, yeah. Him and his missus, they were having a party, and he got a load of fucking drugs, and he's like, I've just got to pop out and get something. Don't do any drugs without me. He come back, and she just fucking tanned the whole bag, so he puts her in the closet, locks it, and sets it on fire, and leaves the house.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that. He burnt her alive in a closet.
Oh no, she got out. The fire brigade come and saved her, but he was just like, "You're a dick." And there's a great movie with Val
Kilmer,
and he does it in that, and I was like, "Is this real?" Fucking googled it, and I'm like, "Holy shit, that's fucking brutal."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
But also find out what food is his. So if he has an open soda bottle. Maybe a little urine in there, a little spit,
Just
maybe it ends up in there from someone. Maybe you bring it to a homeless guy, let him have a swig, put it back.
Give him some syphilis.
Yeah. This is total. This calls for total scorched earth war. You're renting out my fucking bed.
I would as well. I'd be asking for half of that money. No matter, I would figure out how many times that guy stayed, and I'd be like, "Look, I'm taking half, if not all, of that money. You have till next month to pay me, and that's it."
Yeah,
I do like the ransom approach too.
I think so. And every time you leave, just put everything in the whole flat. Just put it in your room and lock the door.
It feels like cheating. You know what I mean? Like I would, like if I opened my room and there was just a guy in my bed, I'd have that same feeling of like catching your missus with like a bloke. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
I'd be
your bed, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows if that guy's jerking off or whatever in your bed?
I definitely would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
not changing the fucking sheets, is he? He ain't got the hygiene
Exactly.
for that.
Wiping it on the
It's like-
curtains.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they are. That is such an invasion of personal space. Is using your toothbrush after? You know, anything that is yours, you gotta just start locking in your room completely until you move out. You can't
Yeah.
live with this person anymore. The trust
No.
is violated.
No,
No,
he needs to
yeah.
fucking apologise as well. That'd be the first fucking thing.
I'd be willing to
Yeah.
take a prison sentence for whatever I do.
Yeah, I think this is a worthy one to throw hands over.
Yeah.
Violence is. They will say violence is not the right answer. Sometimes violence is the right answer, and this is a time where violence is, not a bad answer.
Out comes a baseball bat. Like he just wakes up and you're at the bottom of his bed. Just be like, go back to sleep. Shh, shh. It's a
Yeah,
dream.
this guy
It's a
deserves
dream.
it.
No, I fucking I don't know. It's so hard. I think you need an apology and you need to start getting some of that fucking money.
Like, what would motivate him to do that as a roommate? What would motivate your roommate to think,
The guy
oh,
wanted $60 and saw the opportunity and he took it. I can respect the guy who's a complete scumbag and will do anything for $1. I can
Yeah.
respect it. But you got to be prepared. If you're doing the wrong thing and you get caught, you're going to have to pay the fucking price. Whether physically, monetarily, psychologically, there's always a price.
and where's this geezer been sleeping for the rest of his week if he's been coming out at the weekends? He's been
Yeah.
leaving the room at the weekends.
Who the fucking know? Yeah, that's a good point. What the fuck does this guy do?
And you could see a one-time thing where you're like, look, I was with my friend and he just got so hammered. I'm sorry, But if you're like, no, I do this all the time, it's like,
Well, I would
I'm-
be collecting the
I'm on a
60
Monday
quid.
to Thursday guy.
yeah.
He comes home and there's like new bed sheets on. It's like, I didn't do that. I'd be like collecting the money and I'd be putting like 30 quid to the side for like in case money. And then
Yeah.
for that moment that he's like, there's someone in my bed, I'll just be like, and here's £240. Here you go. No, thanks very much. Out, clean, sorted. It was a business deal you just didn't know about yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
hard
know
to be
if he
mad when
threw
somebody's-
500 quid towards me. That might actually calm me down a bit.
Oh, yeah. Being handed free money like that, I'm like, you know what? This isn't a bad deal.
Yeah, it's like killing with kindness, right? You can see
Yeah.
the fire in their eyes, and you just go, "Here's some money, rainy day fund." Oh, thanks.
I'd be
It
like
would be
£500
like, why
and a
couldn't-
blowjob off your missus.
That's
There
what I was
you
going to say. It'd be like, why couldn't you get a hot chick to do this instead? So I come home and it's like, ooh, la la, what's
there's a
going
woman
on
in
here? No need to leave the bed, sweetie.
But it's like some overweight guy that gets up and he's like, his beard's all like
Ugh.
tangled up, and he's like sweating his forehead,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Get the fuck out of my bed, man." He's got like holy pants.
Sweaty
gets
bum
up.
hole.
Yeah, he's basically homeless, he's laying in your bed, who knows where he is the rest of the days of the week, this fucking street urchin.
Oh,
On the weekends, he's
Yeah.
busking and sleeping on the streets, and then Monday to Thursday, he's in your bed. Oh,
even when I used to have like house parties and stuff like that, I remember a guy saying to me, "Oh, can I go up to your bedroom?" I was like, "If I find you in my bedroom, you won't be leaving this house." And I had to
That
watch him the
always
whole
has to
fucking
be the
night.
line, right? You don't go in my parents' bedroom and you don't go in mine.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, stay rock or fucking see you, scumbag. So yeah, you need to get some fucking money, or you need to get some blood or money. Either way,
Yeah.
you need to get out of there as well. You
Vengeance
can't
or
trust
money
that guy
and change
ever
your
again.
locks.
change. Yeah, big fucking locks. I don't know about. I wouldn't leave. I don't think. I think it's like,
Nah, I'd be
especially
gone.
depending on how long you've lived there.
Yeah,
Locks
depending
are
on the
definitely-
situation. Maybe you
Yeah.
get him to leave,
Make his life miserable.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully you get it sorted, man, and get some. I can get like one of those cameras in the bed, nanny cams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get a nanny cam, put a
Yeah, I'll
GoPro
be doing
up.
that.
You could also they sell these clocks with hidden cameras. You could put that in your room, and it also has a dual purpose where, if you bring a lady over, she doesn't know the clock's running and the camera's recording everything, and now you got a free play-by-play of your actions.
That's the go-to for Airbnb owners, isn't it? The recordable clock.
Yeah, they do shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I always see those TikTok videos where it was like, check your homes, and they're going around with and it's so clearly fake. Yeah, they've got like the earpiece of like a earphone, and they're like going around. You're like, what is that even doing? What are you doing, mate?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I can't imagine that people do. Oh, I suppose I could.
Yeah, people definitely do.
Yeah,
There's some creeps in this world.
What was I was watching something today, and they mentioned actually that. I was watching that new film with Michael Fassbender on Netflix, The Killing.
Oh,
The Killer.
I want to watch that. The Killer.
It's really good. I've got about 15 minutes left, and he says in that because he explains about what he's doing, and he's like, you got to be careful with the super hosts or whatever they called with their cameras. And I'm like, oh,
okay,
there you go. That's a good movie, by the way, actually. Yeah, I fucking love Fassbender. I don't think he's done a bad film that I've seen that I don't like.
Did you see The Snowman?
Yeah, I remember The Snowman. Yeah,
which is I don't know what's The Snowman.
That's about a serial killer
it's
as
like
well.
a shitty thriller thing. It became a meme where he's like, "Mr. Policeman, I tried to help you. I gave you all the clues."
No, I haven't seen that.
If you've seen the trailer, it became like kind of a meme online.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have a look now. That sounds a bit like, was it the Chris Evans that did one where he was working for the mob and he was going around putting people in like a freezer?
Maybe. I don't know that one. Chris Evans is putting people in a freezer?
It was about, was he called it might not have been him actually. It might have been the
was
guy
it The Gray Man with him and Ryan Gosling?
No, but I like that film. Do you know a lot of that was filmed in Prague?
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I know Prague is used for a lot of filming locations.
Every time we would go anywhere, they'd be like, "Oh, that was where that was filmed." I'm like, "Oh,
that makes sense."
Oh,
yeah, I think it's cheap there, so they try to use it a lot.
Yeah.
I've clicked on the wrong thing. I'm trying to remember that. Was it called The Ice?
The Iceman?
Was it? It can't be an Iceman.
It was.
I'm sure it was a guy that worked for like the mob.
Ice, cool as ice with vanilla ice.
Are you talking about the Iceman as in like the...
Oh, no, it was the guy from Man of Steel. Yeah, the Iceman, yeah.
Yeah, that's a true story about the geezer that was the
killer.
The
yeah,
mob,
and Chris Evans was in it.
Chris Evans
weren't the Iceman.
No, but he was in it.
Was he?
Yeah.
I don't remember him in this at all.
Yeah. I'm going to have to watch it again. That was a really good film.
There's a guy from Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, Michael Shannon. Ray Liotta, James Franco.
Yeah. Poor James Franco. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Emails.
That went sideways.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Iceman's good film. Watch it.